2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star
and a stirring run. Edition of the Stars Spangled Banner by the terrific Linda Lynn, getting us ready for NBA basketball here on 2. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo came to the NBA as an unheralded 19-year-old from Greece, but he's been a quick study at the NBA level.
Boy, that's fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you so much. What better way to learn from your mistakes? And Chris, some interesting matchups at guard tonight. We could see some fireworks here in this one.
Oh, man, they're going to be putting dudes on ice skates. Nobody's going to want to be on the island because you're going to get crossed over. Do not fall down. Jump shots in the face. I cannot wait to watch this matchup.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Kemba Walker. Gortat is out there with Adams. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 2 spot.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Walker. Hits the front of the rim and out. On defense, New York. Back to James. And they double him up with LeBron. 5 on the clock. A shot by Anthony, no good. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Kings.
And how about the defensive adjustments in that one? Their communication was brilliant all night.
Well, they really worked well together. They trusted each other. That's how you get stops.
Walker with a clean look. Poked away.
He's got to be wondering, how did he miss that? I mean, he had all the space in the world.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
Well, it's clear that James is already an all-time great, a champion, a surefire Hall of Famer unless you're an idiot.
Walker with it. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Adams sets the pick for Walker. Rebound by Anthony. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating. Finisher in league history.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Will it go? Here's Adams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the strike.
LeBron against Walker. And here's Anthony for three. It's hauled in by Adams. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Walker dishes to Adams. And it's Walker penetrating. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of the shooting.
James with it. He's picked up by Walker. A shot by Anthony, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Walker. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And Gortat kicks to Adams. And stolen by LeBron. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. James with the ball. Portland no good that time either. Here's New York. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another unleash chaos moment. New York moving the ball around. It's stolen by Anthony. Goes up. Whoa!
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. There's Walker with the 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
The shooting of Walker. You got to get a hand up when he squares up from deep.
Bosh, the screen. James with it. Now defended by Adams. Bosh can't hit.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Here's Gortat. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, look, I just like how Gortat is using his size inside. He has a wonderful touch on these interior shots.
And last season, the Knicks raised expectations with some of those big free agent signings and trades in the prior year. And let's face it, things just didn't work out quite how they had planned. Some would say they underachieved. Hard pill to swallow for a fan base that went into the year with so much hope. And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
And here's Walker outside.
But he's just looked lost on offense. But luckily for him, his teammates have really stepped up in a big way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Walker's got 5 points so far.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Ingles with the screen for LeBron. Anthony, no one around. No good on the three. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
LeBron drives in, and the dunk by James.
His explosiveness going to the rack. Ridiculous.
Walker against Anthony. Outside, Walker. Tipped away. Here's Ingles. The kick out to LeBron. And the three ball is good. He's got 10.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo against James. Outside, Antetokounmpo. High post, Gortat. And here's Walker outside. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Shots good by Bosch.
I love watching LeBron whip over to the open man. He's a genuine leader. Keeps his head up and eyes moving.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. He doesn't hit that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. LeBron kicks to Ingles. And finished off by LeBron.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Screen by Adams. Walker the pass to Adams. Antetokounmpo against Anthony. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here's Markkanen. He's tightly guarded. Antetokounmpo kicks to Adams. He feeds it to Walker. Anthony with the block.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
James outside. Out to Anthony. Here's the three. No good that time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Portland. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about...
I put all the pressure on me to...
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
We've got Jared Dudley laying out there with Yarebko, and it's Crawford, and it's Fox in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
But see, I love Reggie Jackson, how he attacks players with his drive. He uses his size nicely. He's so athletic. I mean, he has one of the best Euro steps in the game and a nice tempo change to keep the D off guard.
To the paint, off the pick. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
And with Jackson and his ability to attack the rim, that strength plays into another strength of his, which is pulling up short and getting a jumper or a floater on the fly.
Well, that tandem of talents make Jackson such a tough assignment on defense. He has the right mentality to consistently create chances. No real easy way to defend against him.
Drills it from outside.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Over in the corner, Dudley. Right wing, fires the three. Fox, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Hardaway, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Dudley against Hardaway. And Dudley kicks to Fox. There's Crawford with the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Jackson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Hernangomez passes to Jackson. Kicks it to Hardaway. Passes it to Hernangomez. Clock at 4. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Kuzminskis with 1 on the clock, and he jams it with authority.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
And guys, they're showing great instincts to anticipating how the ball was going to come off the boards and timed it out perfectly.
On the wing, Lee, guarded by Crawford. Kuzminskis kicks to Hernangomez, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read go straight to the rim.
Kuzminskis, no good.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
Crawford kicks to Fox. Down low, here's Kuzminskis, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And looking at the career of Courtney Lee, you know, has hopped around from team to team a bunch of times and always a valued teammate, but just hadn't stayed on one team for very long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Hernangomez. And it's Ntilikina in for Jackson. Here's Ntilikina. And with Lee, you know exactly what you're going to get with his defense and shooting.
And Lee is always going to be a wanted commodity. His ability to defend and shoot aren't easy to find, and you just hope he's able to kind of settle into a long-term situation.
Here's Fox. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
New York moving the ball around. Pass to Ntilikina. Glenn grabs the board. Trailblazers trail by 5. Now here's Crawford. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Feeds it to Len. A second chance effort. Jerebko kicks to Dudley. Lee against Crawford. And Fox has it in the corner. Jerebko can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 5. Lee dishes to Hardaway. Picked by O'Quinn. Inside. Outside Hardaway. Stolen by Len. Crawford, no one around him. Offline with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Lee. Launches it. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Wide open look. Kicks it out to Crawford. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 5. Ingles in the corner. The three. And he's good on the three ball.
Timeout.
Ingles has got 5 now.
No doubt that was a defensive mistake. You got to have a guy on him at all times.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, Chris, the NBA game is a game of superstition. And even if you aren't superstitious, you still get into the habit of a routine. So what was your pregame routine that you had during your career, something that was there every night with you before a game?
Well, about superstitions, Kev, I have one superstition, and it might sound weird, but it was to not have a superstition. So I'm a guy that can get caught up in routine and things like that. So if I played a great game and I had something to eat, I wouldn't eat the same thing on purpose because I didn't want the superstition to control me. I wanted if for some reason I couldn't have the food, if for some reason I got to the game late, I never wanted that to be in my head. And so my thing was, since early in high school, I tried not to have.
Nasty. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Anthony. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D, one of the best shooters we have in this game.
Walker the pass to Adams. He had stolen by Ingles. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. He nails it, and we're tied up. 14 points for LeBron.
You got to enjoy watching James go off. When he's hot, he can't be contained.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. LeBron against Walker. Now James. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Out to Anthony. This one for 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
And
Kevin, thanks.
thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any.
So that'll do it for now.
Welcome back to Portland, a fine-looking day in this terrific-looking city. Here's LeBron. And New York looking at who they've got. Markkanen is out there with Gortat. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
And trying to be the first one to get his hands on the miss. Instead, he's called for over the back.
And there's nothing malicious about that play. It just isn't in a good spot and can't recover.
Outside Anthony to the inside. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by Anthony.
Well, Terry Stotts now in his 6th season as head coach in Portland. I mean, he's been a head coach for a handful of seasons elsewhere, but this is by far his longest run with a single team.
Markkanen kicks to Gortat. Outside, Walker. That three off the mark.
He's got to find better looks, so he's never going to pull out that funk he's in tonight.
Anthony down low. Antetokounmpo defending. And Carmelo Anthony again. And by all accounts, Terry Stotts doing a great job with the Blazers.
But this team has chemistry and a defined style of play. The new players love him. I mean, Stotts himself seems really happy in Portland. It's been a great match. 0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
But they get it back. Knicks trail by 9. Markkanen in the corner. New York moving the ball around. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Gortat with a screen on James. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, they look a step slow on offense out there. Can't seem to pull the lid off that basket so far in this first half.
The 9-foot shot. That shot missing. And New York the other way now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Bosch.
Wow, he kept his hands moving to catch his man's attention just as he was going up for that shot. Great defense there.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. For the Knicks, Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Gortat. And it's Ntilikina in for Walker. And Chris, the team you spent the most time with in your career, the Sacramento Kings, what was it like playing in a smaller market? And do you think that's changed for star players today?
You know, I love playing for the city of Sacramento and the fans. Because we were a small market, I think we had some of the most passionate fans that I've ever seen in the NBA. But it was also tough, especially playing on the West Coast. You're the second or the late game on the East Coast. Many people don't see you. You don't have necessarily the support of everyone else because you're not in the largest city. So it definitely could be tough. But when you're playing a team like the Lakers or you're playing other Goliaths, you love it and you embrace that small David type aspect. And so I do think it's changed because of social media. I do think it's changed because of the internet and specifically the apps that you can now go into the locker room before and after the game. You can get a guy's thoughts right after he made a big shot or missed a big shot. And so I think if you would have those tools, maybe it'll be different. But I think now definitely it really doesn't matter what market you play in. I mean, we were a small market at that time, but look, since it's been the OKCs and other teams that kind of have made everybody excited about basketball. So I don't think market plays that big of a part as far as your exposure and how much fans get to see you anymore.
Good overview. Hardaway, no good. Portland leading by 9. Anthony dishes to Ingles. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside, Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination. He hit a 3 in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half.
Got a piece of it. LeBron left side, and the shot goes in. LeBron's got 20.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Adams kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Ntilikina, taken away by Anthony. By himself, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Frank Ntilikina out of France, played pro ball in Germany, and a lot of fans in the U.S. might not be as familiar with him, but for NBA execs and scouts, that's their job. Ntilikina has a game worthy of their attention.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hernangomez is checked in for Steven Adams. Kuzminskis comes in for Markkanen. Lee's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Jackson in for Ntilikina. Pass to Lee. He can't get it to go. Anthony with the defensive effort. In a draft stock of point guards, Ntilikina's court vision, Greg, might be the best of them all.
I mean, he's a true pure point guard. At the same time, a good shooter. The length to defend wings, so that versatility makes him one of the more valuable prospects.
And beyond his ability to shine on the basketball floor, you have to commend Carmelo Anthony's effort, Greg, to get NBA players and other athletes more involved in making the world a better place.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, but guys like Melo see what is beyond the world of basketball. He's spoken out as well as done the legwork of being active in his communities, and a lot of charity work for Melo. It's just nice to see the maturation process play out.
Len down low. Hernangomez covering. Comes up empty down low.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
Jackson passes to Lee. Back to Jackson. Over in the corner, Lee. Back to Jackson. There's the dish to Thomas. And it's off from three-point range. Portland leading by 7. The feed now to Jerebko. They get it back.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Right wing. Here's Thomas. Got a piece of it. Lee against Anthony. 1:24 left in the third. Here's Fox. Out to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Len. Lee with the block. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. The Portland, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Anthony. Then for the Knicks, Gortat has come in for Hernangomez. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jackson.
And Walker strikes a nice balance between scoring and finding his teammates. That time for a wide open bucket.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Crawford outside. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Crawford's got 6.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Crawford outside. And Fox has it in the corner. From deep. Crawford, no luck.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie. He has the skills to do it. We've seen that, but you still like to work for something closer.
The third quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers lead by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Got to keep tracking down balls, tracking down the...
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Knicks trail by 9. Crawford out there with Fox. Then there's Jared Dudley. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Jerebko in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. to the wing right side. Kuzminskis. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Kuzminskis has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Knicks. Fox dishes to Crawford. The pass to Jerebko. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Here's Crawford. Passes to Fox. Tries again. He kicks it to Jerebko. Connects from three-point range.
Look, that's playing inside out, simply taking what the defense gives them.
Over in the corner, Lee. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And Lee is valuable because of how he spaces the floor with the shooting. He is dangerous from outside.
Fox kicks to Len. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Lee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's Jackson with the drive. From deep, Walker. But he recovers it. Back to Kuzminskis. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 6. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, the Blazers were the surprise team of the 2016 playoffs. An unproven squad making it all the way to the Western Conference semis. From that standpoint, last season had to be viewed as a disappointment.
And a lot of things just broke right for the Blazers in 2016. Other teams underachieved or were injured.
Yeah, but let's be honest. I mean, these guys have had big trades, losing an all-star like an Aldridge, losing other guys, a Batum, some of their main core guys. It's hard to keep going forward, and so now it's just about continual patience, giving this group time to figure it out.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Gortat, the pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kuzminskis. Crawford dishes to Len. Back to Crawford. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Jerebko can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Walker. It's tipped. Crawford outside. Over in the corner, Dudley. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking.
Gortat with a screen on Fox. And Gortat kicks to Kuzminskis. Goes back up. Outside for Jackson. Shoots the 3. Len grabs the board. Len's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fox against Walker. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Fox has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. Fox against Walker. Over in the corner, Lee. He dishes it to Gortat. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That's his first foul. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Here's Markkanen. The Knicks rebound. Another shot. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. On the wing, James. He feeds it to Bosh. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Hardaway passes to Markkanen. Got that one up quick.
And Markkanen continuing to improve
inside. I mean, utilizing his height, the D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And here's Ingles outside. Portland again missing.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Stolen by Bosch. Outside Anthony. The Knicks pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Markkanen throws it down.
I'm a big fan of how Markkanen runs the floor. He's got tremendous mobility, and he knows how to create angles for the pass.
Takes the 13-footer. Nice shot by James. LeBron's got 22.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
Here's Ntilikina, covered by LeBron. Up again. It's hauled in by LeBron. Trailblazers leading by 9. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. Anthony down low, guarded by Hardaway from 11 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short. Knicks trail by 9. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I mean, this D is a joke. It's way too passive. They got to get a body on him, and he's on his way to the bucket.
Ingles in the corner. Bosch kicks to Covington. On the wing, Ingles. Bosch against Adams. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. And that one's good by Bosch. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Not needing his contributions tonight to build a lead. He could start lighting it up at any point now.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. In the corner, Hardaway with it. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter of this one. James right side. Here's James. Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The Knicks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And both free throws good for LeBron. Knicks trail by 10. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Hardaway. New York moving it around. There's the 3. Here's Adams. Feeds it to Markkanen. 3-pointer. They get it back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. But guys, the defense knows he has this ability, correct? Yet no one thinks to put a body on him? Incredible.
Ingles kicks to Anthony. Back McDaniels takes a three. Ntilikina with the rebound. So it's the Knicks now.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
Well, you know they like to have some plays back, especially a couple of those stupid ones from earlier. But I tell you what, they'll learn from this.
Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Both shots good from the stripe.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Markkanen dishes to Antetokounmpo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, getting to the line more and more. Proof that Giannis is consistently being aggressive.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's LeBron. Out to Anthony. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go up.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.